Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one. So y'all, I'm always excited to look at new makeup releases. So this is gonna be another purchase or pass as per usual, and I'm excited. So during the week, I just don't really get a chance. I see things, I like them, but I don't really get a chance to look at anything in depth. So this is kind of an opportunity for us to go through this together because I'll be seeing a lot of this stuff for the first time. If that sounds good to you, let me know what you think in the comments. Keep on watching this video. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So you'll be seeing this on Saturday, which means I still have one more day of school. Yep. Now it's not a real day because it's no kids. The kids' last day will be Friday, the 24th, which this is Thursday. So I've got one more day left, and please pray for me because here's my thing. Now, Thursday and Friday, 2 half days. All year, these children beg, they want a break, they want free time, they want to play on their Chromebooks, they want to do this, that. I'm like, no, we have to do this, we have to do this. Now I'm telling y'all to go and play on your Chromebooks and do this and do that and do this. And they're talking about, well, do you need help? No. Well, actually, yes. You know how you can help me? By going and playing on your Chromebook so I can pack up my room. That's how you can help me. You can help me by saying, thanks. Thanks, Ms. Chambers, for letting us tie-dye socks. We're gonna watch this movie. That's too much to ask for these kids. It's high stakes in this generation, just in case you didn't know. Now, as per usual, the makeup accounts that I follow will be in the description box below. But as always, I start with Makeup Release Radar. So let me get my little screen record on. And we're about to get busy, y'all. I'm excited. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me move on down to where we left off last week. And you know, there's foolery. There's a couple things I'm like, come on. All right, let's go ahead and start with the sneak peek from Colourpop Cosmetics. May have mentioned this before. Something new is coming soon. There are going to be 16 shades. I am wondering if this is going to be an all shimmer palette. Most likely this is going to be a pass for me because I just got in the new shimmer palette from Notoriously Morbid, and we will talk about that. Now, Unearthly Cosmetics has the Heat single bundle. These look very pretty, and she's come out with some single shadows before. I actually have one of them, and they are really, really nice quality. So the 4 shades are Fever, Ignite, Searing, and Lit. The bundle is $45, and let's just look at these. And these are definitely beautiful shades. Now, I am not in the market for singles, so this is not something that I'm going to purchase, but I think those 4 shades together, they really go nicely, and you could pair those easily with like a brown palette like Biba or like the Patrick Ta palette or any type of neutral palette that you have. Really, really pretty. And those are the shades on the fingers there. So I do have a code with Unearthly Cosmetics. It's FrizzFace in case you're interested in this bundle, but you know, use a code. You don't have to be mine, but if there's codes out there, use the codes. All right, so the Colourpop palette is going to be called Cool Summer. So I'm thinking maybe it's going to be some type of cool toned but summery palette, and that was the sneak peek that we just saw here. So we'll see. I don't think this has been revealed yet, so I'm gonna try to keep things together. So we're gonna backtrack just a taste. I did mention the Wayne Goss Smoky Quartz palette last week, and this palette has launched, and I did not purchase this one. I was on the fence about it, but it really isn't a color story that I need. I more so want to just try one of the Wayne Goss palettes, but I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for a color story that, you know, is something that speaks to me, because I think I have these colors, so it just would not make sense for me to purchase it just to be purchasing it. But I did watch Morgan Turner's review and she really liked it, especially compared to the Tourmaline palette, because I know she didn't like that one. So she really liked it for that 90s vibe, and she talked about how easy the palette was to use, and she even compared it to like Tom Ford quality. So that's just something to think about. Now Pacifica Beauty is releasing their Sun Dreams cream bronzers. There are 5 shades and they're $15.61 a piece. I am currently trying a product by Pacifica Beauty, and it's the vegan collagen setting spray that I really like. I think out of all the setting sprays I have, the Pacifica one has the best sprayer. It's really like a fine mist, and I just really like that. I'm thinking that these are going to be nice cream bronzers, but I just know it's not something that I need because I just bought the Chanel Le Beige's XL bronzer and I bought the LYS cream stick bronzer. So I'm gonna pass on this, but I have a feeling this is gonna be nice. Now I did post the restock for the Adept House of L palette on my community page. I don't know if it's still available, but this came back in stock on the 22nd. So hopefully if this is something you wanted, you were able to get it because this is going to be the last restock of the palette. We have a sneak peek from Martine Cosmetics. I did see a post from there a little further down, but I remember seeing the sneak peek. Now, I'm not sure what this is called at this time, so we'll just continue to watch out for it. But I can say that this color story already is not one that I'm going to partake in. But I will say that Martine Cosmetics seems to be a pretty unique brand. So I am always intrigued by what I see, just not this palette this time. Now Trend Mood did come out with a box, and it's been a while since I've purchased a Trend Mood box. This one really caught my eye, so let me know if any of you got this one, because I did, and it was like 44 bucks. I think it was 44, let me see. And then you could use the code Trend Mood to get 10% off. I thought it was a really good deal. So you get the Kopari Beauty Ultra Restore Body Butter with hyaluronic acid, the Origins Ginseng Oil Free Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. There is a First Aid Beauty 2-in-1 Cleansing Oil and Makeup Remover. Then you got the Keys Soul Care, which I talked about last week because I was like, Alicia Keys said she wasn't wearing makeup. Now she's coming out with a little, it's like a minimalistic makeup line, I think. But as I said, we're all entitled to change. So yeah, I'm excited to try that. And then there's the Wildcat Skin Orchid Stem Cell and Magnolia Berry Adaptogen Eye Gel. So I won't be needing another eye cream. I'm not sure if this is still available. Oh, and you get a brush too from the Keys Soul Care line. I'm excited to try this. I thought it was a really good deal for these products. So I'll do a video on that when it comes. All right, you guys, so this collection just released. It's gonna be yesterday when you see this video, but hopefully you will see that I did do a video on this entire collection. This is the Notoriously Morbid Carpe Noctem collection. I have the palette right here, and it is actually really beautiful. And the collection has several products in it. So right here is just the palette, but there are these matte, like rainbow bright themed liners. There is a duochrome Mystic Metallic lipstick. They're called Mystic Metallics. There are the Diablo Lip Rouges, which are more of a cream formula. Duochrome, if you like a duochrome lip look, they have that. And then they have these crystal gem toppers. So they've got a lot in the collection, and I'm excited for you all to see the video. But if we just want to talk about the palette is really nice. The pans are bigger. They're 36 millimeter. And the top row of the palette, they're all those like really beautiful opaque shimmers. Some are duochrome, some are multi-chrome. And the bottom row has those iridescent type shimmers. And I did swatch them over no base and a black base, so you can just see how versatile the shades are depending on the base. It's a nice palette, but it is $64.99. It's just something to think about because it is pricey, you know what I mean? Jamie from Makeup Release Radar has a code that will save you 15%. It is Radar 15. So again, that has already released. So just double check their website and see if it is still available, if you think this is something that you like. Now here we have a Tom Ford Summer 22 Soleil Eye and Cheek palette. I remember when these released, and I think it was last year, they were at Nordstrom and they were $155. And I was like, oh my goodness. But at the time, I really knew nothing about Tom Ford or how much the eyeshadow quads ran for. Now, I will tell you, I have acquired a couple of the Shade and Illuminate palettes like these from last year. I buy things off of Mercari. I've been buying a lot from Mercari lately, but I stalk things. See, I will stalk things for like a year. You know what I mean? If it's something I really want, I'll stalk it and, you know, make sure that the price is not higher than what it's sold for. I'll pay what it's sold for if it's brand new, but you know, I can't. I've just been so interested in some older releases, and I always go through that and get like that. Anyway, let's look at this. So this palette has a blush and a highlighter. I don't know if he's going to come out with more than one shade, or is it just going to be this shade. I would get this. I'm letting you know now, because like even what I have on, you can barely see the eyeshadow today, but this is the Artist Couture Supreme Nudes. I just had it in my summer palettes video, and I really love this palette, and I love just lipstick. It's basic. I'm cleaning up my classroom, you know what I'm saying? This is just I gotta run errands type look. Took 2 shades pretty much, maybe 3. I like that. Now this intensity here is not going to go for everyone, so I would love to see like real pictures of this, but I'm interested. That the bottom line is I'm interested. That's it.
You need to leave.
I don't know who's running the show. Or the rodeo over at Urban Decay headquarters. I'm not sure what's happening.
Daddy, chill.
I'm not sure who's asking. Okay, because here's the thing. Oh, look at my comment. Really? You see it? Really? Because here's the deal. Now, there's no price point here. We're at a point where Urban Decay is doing some things that are just strange. Now, we already had those naked palettes that came out with what I thought was camouflage on the palette, but it wasn't. It was something else. It was like letters or something. There were 3 of those. Now they came out with this, with the Honey collection is what I remember. And I had that. Now I have Honey and Naked Wild West, and I'm trying to get rid of them because it's over. I think it might be over. I know a lot of people like the Wild West palette and bought it. So why do we need a mini Wild West? Like I'm actually, I feel led astray. I don't know who said that Urban Decay palette is just so big and bulky. We need a mini version. Nobody said that. And they look like, okay, I don't know. This is a no. And you know what? Y'all can go ahead and tell me it's good for travel. Go ahead and tell me. But I'm not really traveling like that. So I'm so sorry. Now we have, of course, a release from Colourpop Cosmetics. This is called, who is Jasmine Chiswell? Okay, Such a Starlet, I think is the name of the palette. Okay, Such a Starlet and Hello Hollywood. $12 a piece. They're 3 lip kits. So it's a lippy pencil and a cream luxe, and then it looks like the glosses. This is all a pass and a no. I think it is kind of a starlet collection, kind of like the bottom palette. They could have skipped this. I'm sorry. And I'm so sorry. I don't know who Jasmine Chiswell is, and I'll have to look her up. Let me know. I don't know. I'd like to know. I will know. Skin by Kim Kardashian. She released her skincare line. I'm going to pass on this. I did talk about this a few weeks ago. It's now available, and it is an available no. We did have a restock for the Soul Moon palette, Soul Moon 2 by Odin's Eye. So that is available. I'm not sure if it's sold out again. This palette is excellent. So, you know, with Odin's Eye, You just have to like the color story, but the quality is amazing. So I love that. Something else I've been stalking, the Sonia G Lotus brushes. These will be mine if I can get my hands on them. I have been waiting. I don't want to say I missed out on them the first time. I chose not to buy them the first time. I would like this set. I might do Afterpay. Just keeping it real. And I did sign up for notifications on Beautylish. So I'm gonna get this. I'm really excited to have this set in my collection. All right, let's see. I'm not really being called to a lot here. So let's roll through this. Cara Beauty Official has some palettes. There's a Cancer eyeshadow palette. See Me Shine, which is blush and highlight. And Sky High Deep Dreams eyeshadow, blush, and highlighter. These are $17.49. These I don't even know why I made that noise. These are a no. I just wanted to see what they look like up close. Okay, I've never heard of Beauty Glazed, but this caught my eye. These are Glamour Eye Duos. They are $3.90 a piece, and there are 10 versions. So you just have the shimmer and the corresponding matte. Makes for an easy eye look. This is just not something I need, but shoot, I think if you want to try color or something and you're not sure, things like that, this would be something that you could grab to try and make a little monochromatic look and take on the go. But I'm gonna go with a pass for this. No, absolutely not. So this is that Rock and Roll Beauty, and they came out with something a few months ago, and this is all a no. This is the Def Leppard collection. I hate it. Nope, nope, not the nail wraps. I don't like anything about it. I love music. I just don't know why we have to come out with a brand like this. I'm gonna move on. I'm sorry, I'm exhausted. We have a release from Rare Beauty. Now there are 2 new products, the Kind Words Matte Lipstick in 9 shades and the Kind Words Matte Lip Liner. These are gonna be available on July 7th. I think these are probably gonna be good. I feel like Rare Beauty is a solid line. And it's nice because, you know, sometimes when celebrities come out with brands, you know, we're always weary about how they're gonna do. Is it just like a cash grab situation? But the products that I've tried from Rare Beauty are the setting powder and the bronzer. And I have a blush too, a liquid blush. And all 3 of those are nice. And I do have 1 brush for concealer. So I like Rare Beauty. I'm gonna pass on these probably because I just don't need any lipstick. I need to chill out. Now Kosas has some brushes coming out. The Essential brushes, all in 1 set. And these are going to be vegan. The whole collection is $126. Okay, available now. Let me know if you're interested. I'm gonna pass on these. I just got the Sydney Grace brushes, which, spoiler, they're great, just like I thought. Mora Cosmetics has a Set and Correct loose setting powder. So I think I may have talked about these before. It's reminding me like Guerlain has that loose one. And one thing I'm not 100% clear on is what colors are best for which tones and which corrections that you're trying to make. So if you're into this type of thing or looking at this, I think it's probably a nice price, $14 each. So if you're trying to get comfortable with a product like that, I think this would be a good one to start with. I'm gonna pass on this. It's just not something that I need at this time. Shine by SD Cosmetics has a Jeweled Dreams collection. There are 12 singles. They are available. These are a pass just because I'm not buying eyeshadow singles for the foreseeable future. And last but not least, we have, I knew it was Char, a glow toner. So let's see. She's got claims, y'all. Skin is 2 times more hydrated in 1 hour, 2 times smoother after 28 days. 97% agree that skin looks and feels smoother. And let's...
Where did you get the pens from Mr. Tyrone?
Oh, they were at my school.
And Mama, I caught a fly in the jar.
Did you?
The garlic one. I didn't see him go in the jar.
At our house?
Yeah, I just closed the jar.
Okay, cool.
You want to see it?
Not right now, because I'm going to finish this.
I'm going to show you it.
Okay.
It might be funny.
All right.
I think I caught it in a jar.
Cool, bring it.
Okay.
All right, that's going to be all. I'm not even going to read all these claims. This is $55. I don't have a need for this product, but it being a glow toner, of course, I'm like, ooh, but I don't need it. I don't need it, maybe on a sale and if I'm out of toner. But that's going to be it. You know, I'm happy. I don't have a lot of rants. I think out of what I saw here, the Naked palette is the only one that I'm just kind of like, what are we doing, you know? Everything else, I get it, I understand it. I did skip one thing by Honest Beauty. These are eye catcher lid tints. There are 6 shades. They're basically cream shadows, and they're gonna be a pass for me. I have some products like this, and I just don't tend to use them at all. So we're gonna move on. Let's check out Trend Mood. Oh, wait a minute, I see something new. What I see new here is a round 2 by Glamlight. This is a collab. What I'm seeing here is, that's not a fly, that's parsley. Okay, just go. That just was unnecessary. So we've got a part 2 with Michaela. I'll be honest with you. Why is the Michaela 1 palette reminding me of that Cosmic Brushes palette, the Serenity palette? Let me know. Let me know. Just popped in my head. Are they similar? Anyway, I owned the Glamlight and Michaela palette, and when I got it in person, I just wasn't motivated to use it, and I sold it on Mercari. I'm very excited for Michaela, and I'm like, I know her firsthand. I'm excited. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I'm happy for her to have another collab with Glamlight, and I know her first one did really, really well. So yes, do it. I'm gonna do it on the pass though, because I didn't use the last one. And honestly, these big palettes are just, they're overwhelming for me lately. I have been having such a great time using smaller palettes and quints and quads and things like that. So I'm not saying I wouldn't buy a bigger palette, but I think that one, the first one had like 30 shades. I can't do that. I don't think I can do it anymore, y'all. No, I don't think it's for me. Just being honest. All right, let's see. This one might be a short video. Let's go to Makeup Craze. Physicians, also physician's assistant. Excuse me? You just wanna take my charger? Hey, Marky, you can use it. Take it.
I don't want to use that.
You can use it, use it. No, use it, I gotta finish. Take it. That's not, it's a different cord, it works.
No.
It works, look at me.
No,
he doesn't believe it. No, go try it, it's new. Go try it.
Okay.
Hey, wait, oh, can you tell everybody what you did on Wednesday? You did what? You had your graduation.
What class are we in?
Tell me, and can you, wait, can you show, can you tell everybody what grade are you going to?
Middle school.
Middle school. And what, and can you show the back up and just show them the bow? Hold on, what way? Show them what you did on stage. With the sword. All right. Go check that charger.
Mom,
I need you to do me a favor.
Mom, I kind of like don't have school because I'm in summer.
I know.
Yeah.
Go with Marky and help him see if that charger works, and then come report. Take the, no, it's right there.
So, oh,
the charger, and then close the door, and then come back to me and let me know if it works, because these chargers are bootleg. For the last time. There is a Breakfast Club collab with Physicians Formula. This is a pass for me. Classic movie. This is a pass. I don't know. I don't know what I would have expected from that collab. This is no. I don't even know what else to say. So yeah, I think that's going to be it. We have one more site to go, you guys. And I'm happy to have a light week. I am thankful. We don't even have anything new from Chic Profile Official. She's got these quads from Guerlain, which look pretty, but I do remember talking about these when they came out, and I've never tried it. Ooh, This Mystic Peacock is pretty though. I don't need it. I just don't. If the new me doesn't chime in now, we're gonna wrap it up. All right, you guys, so that seems like it's it for this week. And I'm happy to report that I don't think there are any, well, the Sony G brushes, I will say that. I definitely have had my eyes on those, and you know, they came out a while back. So for me, I know if it's like months and months later and I'm still thinking about it, I think it'll be a worthy purchase in my collection. Kind of seeing if Lisa Eldridge is gonna do anything. I'm hearing that her blushes are not coming back until 2023. Again, I have the Notoriously Morbid palette. This is a winner. This is one of my favorites that I've gotten from them in a while. And that's not to say that I haven't liked the palettes that I've gotten recently, but they've been doing some more like softer type palettes. And this one kind of brought me back to where I started with Notoriously Morbid, with these like amazing multi-chromes, dual chromes, especially shades like this one, which is Stygian. And it is just deep and dark, and you know, it's got that shift in it. It's like metallic. I love that. So I think that's going to be a worthwhile palette to have. If you're looking for a palette or all shimmer palette, is great. They are very nice. So I do have some things to kind of test out, but I noticed that a lot of the new releases aren't really, oh, you know what I did purchase? Wait a minute. And I'm so silly because I'm gonna get to my Viseart palettes because I'm always so intrigued by them and don't use them, but I'm going to. I just need to get myself together. So 2 of the Petite Pro palettes came back for the summer. So this is the Soleil palette and Choo Choo. So the Soleil palette is this one with the yellow. And then the Choo Choo or Chow Chow, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. That one is the kind of pink and orangey one. And that's the one that I purchased along with a couple others because I get 20% off at Viseart. So I didn't order these from Beautylish. And then I just watched Morgan Turner bring hers out. And I'm like, that Soleil palette is really pretty. But it reminded me a bit of the Natasha Denona, I think it's the Sunset palette. Which one is it? It's the one that has the purple in it. The midi one. No, the Sunrise. It reminds me of the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. So I didn't get it because I was like, I think they have a lot of the same vibes. Let me just pop that up in case you were considering the Viseart one. Not quite the same and not quite the same depth, but same kind of concept that same kind of concept, that vibe. So I did not get that from Viseart, but yeah, I got the Chow Chow one and then like a couple others. Anyway, I'm gonna get into my Viseart because I have a feeling that with my eyeshadow changes, Viseart's gonna be really right up my alley, so I'm excited to get into that. Otherwise, that's it. I've been doing most of my purchasing from Mercari because I'm just tired of paying full price for makeup. It's so expensive. And like, I got a Victoria Beckham lip posh, I think that's what they're called. They're $38. I got one for like $17. It may have been a couple dollars for shipping, so let's say $19 versus $38 for something brand new. That was great. I just purchased African Violet by Tom Ford off of the cosmetics company store online, $22.75, and you can still pay $90 for that right now, like if you wanted to buy it. And no, how about no? I also got the Tom Ford Honeymoon Quad for $29. I got a couple things. I got the Westman Atelier foundation stick for like $45, and those are $68. So check Mercari, you guys, if you are comfortable, because some people are not comfortable, and I get it. But like, some of this makeup is so high that we want to try, and it's just too much. Still holding strong with not getting the Pat McGrath blushes. I think that after seeing reviews, I now really realize that I don't need them at all. And I think for me, it's getting past the launch time. If I can get past the launch date and time, I'm good. I went back and forth a lot on the Wayne Goss palette because like I said, I wanted to try it. But I thought about it and I'm like, Cara, you really don't need this at all. And once the launch happened and I didn't get it, I was over it, you know. Then I looked at reviews and I'm like, yeah, that was a good call. So for me, it's like it's the anticipation. Like I love like times leading up to launches and like, am I gonna be able to get it? Because at one point with makeup, like, and even now certain brands, things would like sell out super, super fast. So it's kind of like an adrenaline rush there. I know it's kind of strange, but that's how I feel. Once I get past that feeling and that adrenaline, if I don't get it, like I'm good, you know? I don't always go back. But if I'm thinking about something, like I said, weeks later or months later, I'm kind of like, okay, like maybe this is something that you like. So I am in the process. You see me using older palettes. Like I didn't film this, but pulling out Supreme Bronze, like, do I still like this? Is this a good one, you know? And I really wanna make sure that I'm doing that to kind of balance things out because I know my collection might grow, but I don't want it to grow too much. Like I don't wanna have double the palettes that I had last year. I wanna stay in the range that I'm at. So doing these palette flashbacks and reflections, let me know, like, do I need to keep it? Do I need to let anything go? I will tell you, I'm letting my Clarity So Amazing palette go. I don't know if this is possible, but the shimmers were just too shimmy. They were shimmy to the point where it was just creating a mess everywhere. And I only used it once, so that one is gonna go. And I've got some all shimmer palettes that are going. I'm trying to think what else. I have some Colourpop palettes that are going that I never use. Lush Life or Kid You Not. Yes, they're good palettes, but I have not used them. I've let a Glam Shop palette go. Had some extras of things. I let some eyeshadow singles go. So I am trying to get this down, and I just want you to know I am going to figure out, I probably have to do like a screen record. I want to film my spreadsheet and I want to show you how I log my eyeshadows and that I use. And then I only do it for eyeshadow. I have other things in there, but the eyeshadows are the issue. It's not the other stuff. But yeah, I like log what I use, how many times I use it, when I got the palette, and like if I got it this year, is it gifted? And then I just created a new column on the side. Like I just did this a couple days ago of my potential declutters. And it's a nice amount, you know, and I think it could really help to get my collection down. And just looking at that spreadsheet, when I look at what's highlighted, it really shows me the brands that I'm using the most, the types of color stories that I'm using the most, and that's gonna guide me like, you know what, Cara, you do have a palette by them, you don't really use it. Like, for whatever reason, you don't really use it. So it's either gonna inspire me to use it, and if I look at it and say, I really don't want to, then it's gonna inspire me to gift it or sell it or do what I need to do. So, you know, I know we love makeup here. We are all enthusiasts and it's great, but I think all of us know this is a super expensive hobby and love and passion. So if we can sell something, make a little money back, gift it, or just be more aware of the types of things that you go for and try not to get all in the hype about having something new, because I like having them. You know, I debated, I'm rambling, sending some damn packages to myself of stuff I already have. Because I don't know if it's the act of me opening something. I don't know what it is. But I'm about to send myself some packages to work of palettes I haven't opened. And maybe, I don't know. I don't think that's going to do it though. I don't think that. Because it's opening something new that I don't have. I got to figure it out. But, you know, that's an idea. You know, you got to look at all possibilities and then narrow down your choice to the best one. That's what we tell kids for test taking. So we got to work this out. Anyway, I'm rambling and I'm going to get out of here. This is a short one. Wasn't much going on. And you know what? I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for you guys. So thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another purchase or pass. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. So until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe. And I will see y'all really soon. Bye.